Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of this Spore Let's Play on Nightmare mode. I can't remember if I did a dance in the last episode, I'm just going to go ahead and do another one here. Today we are ready to transfer or transition into the civilization stage. And today's going to be like a very building heavy episode. So just so you guys are prepared for that in advance. And I've turned off my shaders as a result of that because the shaders, as cool as they can be in the campaign, they have to be very, very different in the editors. Now let's go ahead and advance. So where did we lead up to? Hopefully industrious? Yes. Good, fantastic. So what do we get then for the civilization stage? We get the ability to repair all of your vehicles and buildings. That might actually be extremely useful because we are going to be playing in hard mode after all. And yeah, a lot of battle occurs, especially if I get attacked by an epic as well. That heal is going to be extremely useful. We're going to get, oh, wrong one, the ability to raise your relationship with the nation you target. Okay, that is, again, actually really, oh, wait, no. No, not. Oh. I just remembered. Yeah, the whole, can't use your superpower. Mate, that's actually, like, so good. Damn it. This ability enables faster city buyouts. I think I'm actually going to go this route from now on, like just in general for my own personal gameplay, because I like, when it comes to the economic stage, or the civilization stage, playing economic. Those other abilities are actually so useful to have. Like, especially when you get like, as you get like deeper into the civ stage, everyone's just to hate each other and they hate you for loving everyone. It's like all over the damn place. It's really hard to play economic, well, not really hard, but it's a bit of a challenge to play economic. Because everyone wants you to stop being friends with everyone. So that there's really useful. And the healing, like healing's good. Healing's good for me. Right, anyway, moving on. Rambled about that being a little bit too much there. No, we've seen this before. They're going to talk about getting a new house. Going to talk about pie in a bit and all that kind of stuff. Your tribe now dominates this continent. Ready to advance from simple village life to civilized city living ahead of the rest. And now we make our very first building. It's going to be the town hall. So, like I said, this is going to be a very building heavy episode. I believe that we're going to have the sea vehicle access to us as well, which means we're going to have another thing to build. So I'm only really going to be able to spend a little bit of time per building or per creation. But I have gone ahead and brainstormed a few ideas. Now, hopefully I can just make them in a, like a decent-ish amount of time. Now then, first of all, the town hall. And for this one, I was thinking of going with some kind of pyramid theme. Some kind of temple complex or, you know, that whole kind of thing. So first of all, actually let's get rid of that one. I want this to be on some kind of platform. Maybe, there you go, maybe that. Not really this, not that there's anything special in this particular part, but because of the outlines around it, it just makes it pop out a little bit more than, say, the basic block. What else? I want to have another one of those there. A little bit of a pathway. I do have a bunch of references to my other monitor, a bunch of inspirations and such, so I'm going to be taking a little bit of here, a little bit of there, going to mix and match, see if I can find something that I want. I want to make a pathway now, and I'm trying to think what piece would be good for a pathway. I've got access, I've got access to vehicle parts as well. Wow, that's interesting. I got a second page here. Oh, I've got triangle pieces. Oh, I think, I'm not entirely sure, that is from Spore Resurrections. No. Spore Next Step Resurrections. Resurrection Next Step. Oh my goodness, it's been a while. Rob, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, I've forgotten. Damn it, it's a particular piece I'm looking for, but I cannot remember where exactly it is. Is it this one? It could actually, no, it's not. Bugger. Wait, maybe, hold on, if I like do that, no, it's not that one at all then, definitely not that one. There is a piece where, when you change it, like kind of splits halfway. That made a lot more sense in my head. Actually, we could probably use that instead. It's not the piece I wanted, but it might work. Right. Go ahead and do that. Make it all a bit higher. Okay, yeah, that kind of works. Definitely wasn't what I intended. But it does do the job of having like some kind of pathway running up. And we may as well have that on the other side, just that way it's all nice and symmetrical. Looks a little bit more interesting. And then I want the pyramid. Now then, going to do something quite interesting for this. Like I said, I have a bunch of images, so I am like kind of picking and choosing, have a bit of a reference, have a bit of an idea, because buildings are really not my thing. I've been getting a lot better at vehicles lately. I've been getting like a bit more of an imagination, a little bit more practice, but buildings themselves, I'm still, It's like the vehicles first was. I just don't have that kind of imagination. So I kind of like really have to rely on inspiration. Right, if I do that one, that not sure how that. Actually, yeah, okay. It could be like a fairly simple pyramid. I did want something like a little bit more complex, but I just don't know how I'm gonna do it. So instead, I'll grab that bit there. Have oh, okay. I can see that bit there isn't really quite squared. Let's go ahead and just make that a little bit larger, like that. A little bit that way as well. Okay. That looks good, that looks proportional, all nice and smooth. Go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and duplicate that piece. Oh, make it a little bit smaller. Zoom in a bit more as well. And put that... Actually, I think we'll make it like a little bit steeper as well. That way it's going to have like a bit of variety. Let me see. Make it a little bit smaller like that. There you go. And then just move it outwards. Do I want to move it down or move it up? I think I'll move it up actually. So it's a little bit higher. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm not entirely happy about it. Let's try about there. Does that look good? That's okay. Again, just to have like a little bit of variety, because if we just have like a flat, simple, basic pyramid on the top, I think that'd be quite boring. If we, on the other hand, have just like that little bit of extra, the extra thing, you know, in this case, a little bit of extra shape, that should make quite the big difference. And with that in mind, actually, I'm going to go ahead, shrink that. Oh, maybe do that actually. Yeah, there you go. Like just like again, like a nice little subtle difference in the shape. So we have that. It feels like it's lacking something all around the edges, and I kind of want like some obelisk kind of things going on. I'm not necessarily trying to make it very Egyptian, although I love the Egyptian style overall. But I'm just trying to like give it things, you know, just a bunch of different features, things I wouldn't normally do more than anything else. Let's go ahead then, and I think let's grab this one again then. Like I said before, just the additional outlines really help make it pop. In fact, we're not going to get that one. We'll get this one instead. There you go, make that really, really flat. This will be the platform on which the obelisk-like thing stands from. It might clip into the pyramid though, which might be an issue, but we'll see when we get there. What would I like for this? I think we'll go ahead and make this round. Make it a little bit different. Make it very tall. Quite round. Well, actually, no, not that tall, come to think of it. I don't want to overpower the pyramid. Or the temple, we'll call it. But I do want to be, like, fairly tall. So like that, maybe. Okay. If I move that, good. Okay, it's all supported. It looks about centered. So now I'm going to go ahead and add a... Do I want that one? That looks kind of weird. Maybe it'll work, though. Better to experiment. Right. That's... Oh, yeah, that actually could work. Really not what I was after, but hey, why not? I mean, it's interesting, it's different, it's something. Right then, let's go ahead and move that over there. Have another one over here. About, there you go, a bit further inwards, there you go, like that. And one more over there. And that way, all four of them surround the complex. Now then. So that on its own is quite interesting, but it still feels like I could do with a little bit more, although I can see that's already wrapped up a lot of the time and we have a lot more building to do. So in that case, I'm going to, let me see, I want to have a door involved somewhere. I don't want like any big insane door, but I don't want anything too simple either. The problem is though, is that a lot of these are very, very modern. I don't really want a modern door. Let's just see what happens with this. Like, what happens if I change all that? That actually isn't that bad. Okay, yeah, we'll have that. It looks more, unintentionally, it looks more Egyptian-y. Even though I just said I didn't really want an Egyptian thing. Well, I mean, I always want Egyptian things. Like I said, I absolutely adore the style. I think it's really, really, oh crap, really, really amazing. But, I don't want to, like, overpower it, because I do plan on doing, like, Egyptian creations in the future. It's funny, really. It's always been that thing that I've been nervous to do, because it's something I like so much, I didn't want to ruin it, if that makes sense. And I've done that a lot with various creations, like creatures and such. It's also the same thing for buildings or themes and such. Right, let's go back there then. Is there like any foliage kind of parts I can use? Like anything that can mimic a tree? I feel like there should be a second page here. I feel like I'm lacking something. Despite having like a multitude of different things here. I mean, I could just use, like use the entertainment pieces. Like I could just do that. In fact, why not? We have the ability to. It's not like it changes the stats or anything. I think we should just go ahead and use some entertainment pieces. I think we'll kind of spoil it if we don't. There you go. Bit over there. Bit over there. And one over there. Let's go ahead and rotate them just so they animate on a different axis. That probably made more sense in my head, but there you go. I like that. That's kind of cool. Right, gonna go ahead and just move them all out just a little bit more. A little bit there, a little bit there. I like that. That's interesting. The steps are a little bit boring, so I will just quickly go ahead and add like some actual steps to the steps, such as, let me see, like that. Oh wait, that's not centered though. There you go. Now that's centered. Move that there, and then oh cool. So because it's like automatically snapping. Okay, it's not anymore actually. It was automatically snapping, but it didn't want to carry on. Just do it a bit like that. They're not perfect, so obviously I'm, you know, a little bit rushed. But you get the overall picture, and I actually don't think that's that bad. Funnily enough, like this little rushed thing is probably one of my better buildings. Right, put that there, very delicately. Gonna have to hold shift and just move it ever so slightly on the axis. And, oh, like that. Now I don't mind it being slightly raised, although now I can see everything's a little bit off. Oh, see, it's this entire bit here. Oh, no, everything's off. Okay, I have to fix the symmetry. Like, I can't have things just like randomly being off center. You see, I'm not. Oh, that's all stacked good. I'm not necessarily an OCD person, not by a long shot, but I do like things being neat. I think we all have a bit of that in ourselves. The desire for things to be neat. Right, that looks good. I'm quite happy that. Oh god. Help! My temple just got abducted by a squid bot. Right, what colorations can we get? I think it only makes sense to use the texture of one of my inspirations. So, let's go ahead then. Go to that Sporecast there, grab the buildings, and I was inspired by that one, by Endeavour. And, okay, cool. I like that. I like that a lot. We're just going to go ahead and call this the Temple Complex for now. Maybe I'll share these online. Maybe. That's actually pretty good. I don't mind that. I think what I might do, actually, come to think of it, is some of these buildings, such as that temple that I really like, I might actually just go ahead and tweak them in the future. Tweak them, give them a lot more detail, especially as I do have freedom, or not freedom, in fact, I've got the complexity hack in the building editors. I could make them insanely over the top. No promises, of course, no promises, but that is something I'm very, very tempted to do now. I think it'd be quite interesting. God damn it, Jim. We don't all want pies just like you. Some of us just want to evolve. We just want to have civilized discussions about money and finances and fireworks. Not all of us want pie. Well, I want pie. Pie's pretty good. You're about to enter civilization. Oh my god. And here is the vehicle. Right then. So for this, when it comes to the vehicles, again, like, I know I said a moment ago I'm getting more confident, but I'm still really, like, not quite great with them. However, saying that, I did decide that I want to try something very different for me, and that's to actually go with a kind of motorbike, or a moped, or what, actually, not a moped, what am I on about? Go for some kind of motorbike. And first of all is choosing the wheel. I never know which wheel to choose because they all pretty much look like the same to me. Right then. This is going to be quite tricky. This is probably going to be a bit crappy, if I am honest. Let's go ahead then. Have some kind of seat thing, like this be like the main frame of the thing, in its own weird and special way. I need to have some kind of a chassis at the bottom, some kind of like big bulk, which I will probably, maybe that? No, maybe that. There you go, that kind of works. Something like that. Have that a little bit bigger there, have that one there. And then, so, how exactly would I do this? That is the question, isn't it? I think I'm going to go ahead, find the, oh god, there's just so many parts. There's too many parts. What a first world problem that is. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab this piece here. Actually, no, not that. Maybe this one? Right, make that one really long, really thin. One direction. There you go. And I'm going to go ahead and make that go up there like that. And these are going to hold the wheels, or at least the front wheel. I want it to be like quite large and bulky. Again, very different to anything I've really done before. And then have it aimed up. Okay, I might have to invert it that way so it actually looks like it's structurally sound. Good. There's a little bit clipping, which is a bit of a shame. I'm not really sure what I can do about that, but, you know, we'll figure something out. Right, so I have that there, and now I want to have the wheels in. I feel like the wheels are going to require like a bit of something to hold them in place, but I may have to place that after I place the wheels. Let's go ahead then, grab these ones here. There you go. Yeah, so actually, let's put it over here. Invert them inwards, because I know that I can just do that. Be a lot more precise with it. And make the wheels significantly larger. And, oh, I can like overlap it. Oh. There you go. I have a great big, gigantic wheel like that. They go in reverse though, that kind of sucks. But if I'm honest, guys, I'm not really that fussed about changing the orientation of which they animate. That to me is just a really, yeah, you know, thing. Yeah, that's good English. Right. What can I hide here? Something needs to be there to just make it all look a little bit more normal. Less jarring. Can I have anything from over here? Huh. Again, I might not. This might not make any sense in terms of a real motorbike. After all, when does anything I make any sense? But I might just actually go ahead and have something like that there, just purely for the aesthetic. There you go. I think that does quite a good job of covering it up. It is again like all clipping a little bit, but I've already said how I feel about that. Right, go ahead and put that there. That's quite interesting indeed. Now this one's very heavy at the front, so I feel like I'm going to need a lot more bulk in the middle and probably a bit of bulk in the back. So I'm going to go ahead and make that entire little segment there a bit bigger. It's not quite the seat, but it's where the seat's going to originate from. I feel like it needs something pointy at the end, maybe like that. Hold on, let me just, oh yeah, like that. That'd be interesting. Okay, just have a bit of play around with all the settings there. Something like, like that. Why not? Why not indeed? Right, get a big frame like that. We're going to do the same thing on the back here. Well, a similar thing on the back, more like that. I've realised that all I'm really saying in this video is more like that, more like that. I apologise if the commentary is just overall like really crappy, but I'm doing things so quickly, like I'm saying it as I'm doing it. I'm not really sure what more to say other than, hey, yeah, I'll do that. Right. Can I get the same effect? I can, but now it's going to be a lot smaller. In that case, let's go ahead and bulk that up significantly. Probably bulk up this as well. That way we can move the frame there. Such as that. Move those closer together. And now I can make the wheel much bigger and the entire thing will just look a little bit more balanced, a little bit more proportional. Move it back, but make the wheel larger. Like that. Is that all aligned? Just a little bit off. There you go, like that. And it is a bit too tall. So go ahead and just aim the whole thing. Actually, we'll aim all of that down. And that is the beginning of my bike, which looks extremely strange. Now then. I imagine it's being like very large, very industrious. So I'm going to go ahead and actually give it a cockpit. It's definitely not going to be like any regular bike where you just sit on it and you know, you go for a ride. You're going to have to like kind of get in there. So maybe like that. I want some kind of spoiler at the back there. So for the spoiler, let me see, maybe that one, I think. Something more subtle. Can I make it? Yeah, I can. Good. Oh, crap, wrong thing. Something like that. My goodness, that just looks so stupid. Everything about that just looks really bad in my opinion. Right. Can I get an animating piece, I wonder? Can I get something like, something that animates in the bottom there? Like maybe that? It's not required, but I feel like it would just be a little bit more interesting. Right, let's see if I can flip them or like duplicate. Oh, yeah, that does look very strange actually. I don't think I like that. Maybe I can put it, maybe I can like have it pierce through the chassis a bit. Maybe like that? Why not? I say, why not? I mean, this is definitely no work of art. I may as well have a bit of funky in it. But I do feel like it needs something underneath it. It feels very structurally weak right now. But again though, oh my god, we're already 20 minutes in. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of creating. Oh my goodness, it's starting to look like already that it's going to be probably a two-parter in terms of creations. Which is fine to be fair, because I have had quite a few of you ask if I could commentate more while creating things. So perhaps this could be like a sort of way to that. I know it's going to be more like of a sped up process, but I don't normally create like this, especially not in a video. I do this, you know, all the time when I'm streaming. You know, I kind of have to talk when I'm creating on a live stream. But when it comes to videos, maybe there's something special for you guys. I'll talk in these ones, this one, and clearly it's going to be a part 2 of all this. But then in the future, after that, go ahead and just, you know, speed up some videos, maybe talk over them, which is something I've seen other artists do, which is quite handy, really. That way you don't spend a long time watching it, but then, you know, you still understand what's going on. I don't know. I've always been a big person for having options. I've never really liked being limited or limiting other people to just like, you can only have X or Y. I'd rather try and mix it up a bit, try and offer a bit of both, a bit of everything. Then again though, I suppose that falls into the whole mantra of trying to please everyone, and that, as we all know, is just an absolute recipe for disaster. But I can try though, can't I? I can try. Hopefully, in some scenarios succeed. Probably not. Right, there we go. Put that there. Then I feel like this thing needs a lot of grills. Bikes love grills. I don't know, it makes no sense, but I'm sticking with it. Right. Yeah, this whole thing just seems so weird. But I'm glad to like be trying something this different for myself. It definitely does not feel like something I can dish out very quickly. I can see, like, if I was to actually like properly try making a like some kind of motorbike, I'd probably spend. I could see it being like a 2-hour creation, like minimal 2 hours for spending on doing something like this. Let me see. Let's put that down there, and I can colour that in so it looks like some kind of engine, like not a perfect engine, but have like holes and such, kind of like that. Right now, it just needs bulk. That's what I'm thinking. It just needs a lot and a lot of bulk. We need to bulk it up. Right, put that there. That doesn't really do much other than just, again, makes it look a little bit more structurally sound. There you go, kind of like that. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Definitely okay. So anything I can do on the front here, like up here maybe. I feel like, again, probably just, oh. Let's just see what happens, actually. I never normally use this part. Can we, like, get something interesting using this? Oh, wait, that might have potential. See, now we're just experimenting and having a bit of fun. Right. Okay, no, I don't like those bits there. No, that seems kind of crap, actually. I'm not really liking that. Maybe we can cover this bit in it? Hold on, let me flip it around then. So that the larger end is on the back over there. Actually, that didn't work, did it? Let's do that again. Like, oh, like that. Cool. Make it all a little bit larger. Cover it up. Like so. And then, like that. I have those bits coming out. There could be like steps as you walk up the thing. That's not too bad, actually. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Oh god, this is such a bloody strange thing. Right then. Again, let me look at these parts over here. Is there anything else I can get? Maybe. I mean, it's going to be a weird vehicle regardless. This clearly is no motorbike from Earth. So I'm thinking we'll just go ahead and just shove these on. Why not, guys? Why the hell not? Everyone likes a bit of fire, a bit of effects. After all, we all know that if you paint fire on your vehicle, it makes it faster. So instead of painting fire, we're going to give it fire. Logic. Right, maybe if I do that and just like flatten it in. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Probably gonna have to put it down when it's too close to the wheels and probably burn it off. Maybe like that. That is not bad. Definitely not good, but definitely not bad either. It's still lacking a lot in the front there. What can I add to the front? What can I add to the front? I am going to add this bit to the front. For no apparent reason, other than to give it more bulk. Like that. You see, now it's got that really weird, awkward bend there. I really don't like that at all. Maybe instead, I'll just change the angle of all this a little bit. Like that. Make that really long. There you go. I'll curve that. Aim it upwards a little bit like that. Now it all looks a little bit more streamlined. Or if I do that, actually. Maybe that'd be better. Make it like really long. Again, a hell of a lot more streamlined this time. That... it looks stupid. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It looks really, really stupid. But I kind of like it, you know. It's... I need to put that there as well. I just realised I never actually covered that bit up. It looks really weird. I'm moderately happy with it. I am keeping it. Okay then. What the hell did I just make? Can I give it like any stacked on colour scheme? I'm really not good when it comes to colours. Actually, that's not bad. It's kind of crap though. Like any industrial colour scheme I can get. Any at all. If not, I'm just going to steal one from someone. No, game. Anything at all. No, oh god, no, definitely not that. Okay then. Let's just take a colour scheme from someone else and go to, oh no, not buildings, go to vehicles, go to land, and let's get this one here. What is that? That's a bit bland. I don't really like that. Not what I'm after anyway. Oh crap, I was just there. There you go, vehicles again. Let's go for that one. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. And this we will call the motorbike. Oh wait, motorbike of. No, not the motorbike of failure. The motorbike of imagination. There you go. It is the motorbike of imagination. The age of technology and transportation has arrived. Your city is the first to appear on the planet, but your species no longer speaks with a single voice. Soon, other cities will arise, built by factions of your own species you must unify to advance. And we'll quickly just pause. There you go. Quickly save up. Right then, so... yeah, looking at the amount of time I've been recording, this is probably about time to wrap up the episode regardless. However, I don't want to jump off just yet, just with our two buildings. What I'm thinking of doing is... first of all, I'm going to get a second vehicle. Now, as per the, what do you call it? As per the rules of the nightmare mode, I'm only allowed 2 gases, so I may as well go ahead and grab those 2 gases now then. I'm going to just grab them too, and let that go. And I'm going to carry on doing the rest of the buildings in the next episode, but I think for that one, I will indeed do the whole sped up format, and just talk over it. I find that significantly harder to do, but, you know, it's worth trying, it definitely is worth trying. I did not see Gunnar say anything about whether or not you could drive into the old tribe. I'm going to go ahead and do that now quickly as well. Get as much of a head start as I can. Right, yeah, that one's done as well then. Is there any tribes around here? Before, it turns out, I actually didn't notice, but it turns out the other cities, what's the word? It turns out the other cities actually want to try and get the tribes as well. So it's like even the game knows, you know, you absolutely have to do that. Right, let's grab you then. You're over there, picking more stuff up, looking pretty damn awesome. And come to think of it as well, while time is going, I am just going to quickly grab a random factory and a random entertainment house, just for the time being. Doesn't really matter what they are. And we'll go ahead and remake something when we come back in the next episode. That way, once again, I've just got like a little bit of stuff going on. Really want to min-max the beginning as much as we can, because this is going to be quite tricky. Right. You, my friend, are over there. Don't get destroyed. I got... oh, good. I got extra money. Oh, there's an epic right there. That's not good. An epic. Oh, Dromaeosaur. I got more money. That's good. Probably about to spend all that money repairing the bloody thing. Right, is there any other tribes around here? There's a spaceship that's crashed. That's pretty cool. But no more tribes from what I can see. any at all? Nope. Oh, actually, yep. Wow, okay, so there's one over there. One over there. Are there any cities around here? There is one. They're probably going to go ahead and take it next. Right, just keep an eye on these two then, see what happens. Wow, they're epic. I'm actually surprised. Oh, there we go. Now it's dead. I was about to say I was surprised that my vehicle there didn't get completely destroyed. Right. So one over there and one over there. Good. Am I about to get these? Oh, and the third one over here, of course. Fortunately, all of the other cities right now are too busy getting the other spice gases. Or geysers. Accents, guys. Accents. I've been yelled at saying my pronunciation before. The other tribes are busy getting those, which means I can take a moment to get on these. And I just got a bonus economic vehicle. Fantastic. And I got even more money. Wow, I got really lucky this time. Wow. Wow, okay, I got 2 vehicles. 2 economic vehicles. Ones are actually useful to me. And a huge amount of extra money. That is awesome. That is an awesome, awesome start. Right then. Wait, hold on. What is that stone? That rock is... We are a PG channel, okay? I'm not going to comment on that rock. Right then. That's absolutely going to be it for now then. Next episode we'll finish off all the buildings and then we're going to begin by making some alliances or more like some trade routes and hopefully finish the civilization stage with as little problems as possible. Come to think of it, I also need to read up on the rules again, make sure I don't break anything. Right then, so guys, as always, I hope you enjoyed the episode and I hope you look forward to the next one. Thank you for watching and I'll see you all next time. Take care of yourselves.